It's truly astounding what a bit of kit played by Jimi Hendrix will fetch these days. Certainly the Salt and Pepper guitar played at Monterey was quoted as fetching as much as $10 million recently. This is a story that I'm still trying to get to the bottom of. However, today we're going to ask the question, would you pay almost $36,000 for an amp that Jimi played through maybe for only one night?
If my voice sounds at all peculiar, it is because I have an upper motor neuron disorder, and speech can be an issue.
£35,999. Yes, that is the price that's listed on Reverb for this Vox Defiant and accompanying 2x12 speaker cab. It was once owned by Mike Brooks of the band The Californians, who toured with Hendrix on the Walker Brothers tour in 1967. Here we can view the listing on Reverb, which states,
Incredible Jimi Hendrix toured 1967 Vox Defiant 100-watt solid-state amplifier and 2x12 loudspeaker cabinet, both played through by Jimi as documented on the official Jimi Hendrix website. Full provenance attached. Read all below. This amazing piece of music history is one of few known pieces played by Hendrix that have ever been made available for sale to the general public. Guitar World has reported today, the 27th of April 2021, that one of his Marshall amplifiers is selling here on Reverb at $350,000. This amp and speaker combo toured with Jimi as part of the backline for the Californians, who toured with Hendrix in 1967 across the UK for 25 dates, beginning with Finsbury Park, Astoria on March 31st. The unlikely tour lineup very nearly didn't make it past the opening night due to Hendrix's taste for pyrotechnics, remembered Californians guitarist Mike Brooks, who continued playing with bandmate O'Hara until 10 years ago. Brooks, who owned this unit, recalls, at Finsbury Park, Jimi shoved a petrol-soaked rag under his guitar at the side of the stage. I didn't know what he was up to. He grabbed it on the last number of his set, went back on stage, and when he was playing, he struck a match and it just went up, and so did the curtains. What a dangerous thing to do. He had a fight with the tour manager, who was going to kick him off the tour. But he didn't in the end, and the rest is history. The amp is currently owned by Piston guitarist Jack Edwards. Piston have achieved regular national radio play in the UK and have toured with the Cult, Glenn Hughes, Thunder and Phil Campbell of Motorhead. Jack is officially endorsed by Gretsch Guitars. Total Guitar published a feature with Jack titled Ones to Watch. Music Radar nominated Jack Edwards and Luke Allett of Piston for Best New Guitarist 2019. The duo were voted number 3 in Music Radar's Best New Guitarists in the World right now. This rare Vox set played by Jimi Hendrix is part of the world-famous instrument collection as Essex Recording Studios.
The good thing about this listing, however, is unlike the Monterey guitar, it does show all of the provenance too. We have a letter from Mike Brooks to the current owner, Piston's guitarist Jack Edwards. The key part of the letter shows how the amp was once played through by Jimi.
After the 2 performances that evening, we went on to the Kingfisher nightclub at Wall Heath to do a cabaret spot there. Most of the tour personnel came later to watch us perform our complete show live. When we had finished, guys started getting up with us for a jam session, starting with Noel Redding, a fine guitarist we knew previously from the old Germany days. Mitch Mitchell came up next, followed by John Mouse, aka John Walker. Eventually, Jimi came up, plugged into my Vox and started to jam along. A Marshall amp appeared later, so Jimi then played through that too. To be fair, the whole thing turned into quite a dirge, but who cares, eh? As it says in a book showing all of Hendrix' gigs. That night, after 2 shows at the Gaumont, Wolverhampton, Jimi jammed with the Californians. Not many can claim that, and you now own an amp that he played through. Cheers, Mike.
This jam is also confirmed on the official Jimi Hendrix website. So there is little doubt in my mind that Jimi Hendrix really did indeed plug in and play through this amp. However, it appears that this might have only happened on this one occasion. The Provenance letter also states that Hendrix later played through Marshall amps. So we can possibly deduce that Jimi may or may not have been a fan of this setup. If you check out the Reverb listing in the links below, you can hear Jack playing the amp. Personally, I love the tone and the sound it produces. However, would I pay almost $36,000 for it? I very much doubt it. But I know how many really dedicated Hendrix fans there are out there, and I would never be surprised if one were to buy this knowing that Jimi used it, even though it might have been just once. As always, I'm so keen to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments section below. Would you pay that kind of money? Check out the tones too and let me know what you think of the amp. I'd love to read all of your comments. I hope to be back soon with more on the Hendrix Monterey guitar as well. In the meantime, keep on rocking and take good care.